Today is the 21st of January and the year is 2025. In front of the lens is Oracle Benson Pastore, and I am coming to give you what is happening in the world of news. This is West Nile Television, and the program comes on your way from Mondays to Sundays from the hour of 7 up to the hour of 8. And first take a look at the headlines, then I will bounce back for the details. Coming up in the news headlines tonight, over 14 billion budget revealed for Mali and West Nile Diocese 2025 financial year. Law capital slabs tourism growth in Koboko. And the High Court convicts 4 over murder of 78-year-old woman. More about this in NILECAST news. Welcome back. Now driving the bus straight into the details of the news. We are starting it within Arua City, as over 14 billion Ugandan shillings has been budgeted for Mali and West Nile Diocese for 2025 financial year. This has been revealed during the sitting by the clergy together with the other diocesan staff members for the smooth running of the programs in the above mentioned financial year. Take a look at the story. Over 14 billion Ugandan shillings has been budgeted for Mali and West Nile Diocese for 2025 financial year. This has been revealed during the sitting by the clergy together with the other diocesan staff members for the smooth running of the programs in the above mentioned financial year. In the budget, major thematic areas such as spiritual wellness, human resource, diocesan revenue generation and investment, institution, household and community transformation, most operation, management and governance shall be handled. Feta Richard, the diocesan finance manager for Mali and West Nile Diocese, gives the background about 2025 financial plan.
We have worked on our budget for 2025, which is a balanced budget for 2025. We are coming from a budget of 2024, which costed around 10 billion shillings. That is our budget for 2024, and we are aiming higher to move a little bit higher with the works that we are trying to do in the diocese. As a result, our total cost of budget for 2025 has come to a total of 14 billion 131 million 794,556 shillings. That's our budget for 2025. It is a balanced budget. This budget comes from our churches, from our parishes, from the archdeaconaries, and we consolidate it so that it makes a diocesan budget for the diocese.
Meanwhile, Reverend Dr. Iki Christopher, the diocesan landlord, highlights the public on how church lands are handled.
Land registration takes place for all our churches in the Diocese of West Nile, and also other dioceses. All church land in the province of the Church of Uganda belongs to the registered trustees of the Church of Uganda. And who are they? The registered trustees of the Church of Uganda are the bishops. So in our diocese here, the person who signs on Form 4 and on Form 23 in the application process is our diocesan bishop.
Whereas Jessica Mungulen Saro, head of Department, Household and Community Transformation, laments on how they shall be working in the new financial year.
In this work plan, we will be able to reposition the diocesan staff so that without the human resource, this work plan cannot be achieved. So we hope that the diocese will be able to realign its human resource to be able to achieve what we have set ourselves to do. And also one of the key things that we'll be looking at is also improving our performance in all spheres that the work plan covers, and also improving our tree coverage. The year planner is to enable us as implementers at church level, parish level, archdeaconal level, and diocesan level to work in harmony, so that we can all, it is a roadmap for us to forge our way forward, to work as a team, and to make sure that we minimize as much as possible duplication and talk to one another, so that we can move forward to fulfill our vision as a team under the leadership of.
Last year's financial budget was 10 billion compared to this year's 14 billion, which will serve over 13 archdeaconals, over 180 parishes, over 600 churches, and over 700,000 Christians in Madi and West Nile Diocese. Oraku Benson Pastore, West Nile Television NILECAST. Driving the bus straight to Koboko, poor funding by the central government to the tourism sector is affecting the development of the potential tourism sites in Koboko district. The locals in these areas have called upon government's intervention to promote tourism in the district. Julia Josephs has details about that.
Tourism is one of the highly valued sources of revenue in Uganda. With numerous tourist sites across Uganda, Koboko district in West Nile sub-region is one of the districts with these qualities, with many tourists seen visiting a number of sites across Koboko district. By the help of the district leadership, locals have complained of government's neglect towards this venture. Alfred Batali Absala, a resident of Toligamago, commonly known as Salia Msala, raised concerns on the rate at which tourists flock the site at Salia Msala, with the locals not knowing the exact motive, as they come and take photos only and leave the site immediately. He complained as the government has continued to give empty promises to develop the site in Toligamago village.
But here only nothing that we get, only they come to visit us, or to get your photos. It's only the thing that we saw, that the visitors which are coming here.
What would you ask government to do so that this place can be developed and you people benefit locally here?
Only the thing that we see from the government, only they come to talk something that we need to do something like this, to do something like this, nothing appear.
The benefit of this tree is that it represents the three countries. And as a result, it has invited so many people to come in and see this tree. How they are doing it is what we don't know now, but we say yes because we see visitors coming.
Oraba Town Council, that is the sole custodian of Toligamago village, commonly known as Salia Msala, has on several occasions seen numerous groups of tourists coming to see the unique features in this place, from the fig tree that defines the three countries and others. Charles Gala, the vice chairperson local council 3, has alluded to the fact that there is no revenue collected from this place.
Then the governments come in with design as a tourist attraction site, so that it also benefits the locals here. We develop this place so that we design maybe a program or maybe a plan on how we can collect local revenues to help the locals here.
I know Sudan has not been very stable yet, and the same to Congo. Uganda alone cannot join hands with them. But when Uganda starts, they will come in. In terms of local revenue, we have not done anything yet, but they come, they visit the place, minus giving us money. But the ways now that we should also introduce, when they come, they are safeguarded, they are welcome, then they give us some money in terms of revenue.
For the first time, government released funds through the Ministry of Tourism to all the districts to an amount of 10 million Ugandan shillings, says Derek Tumsime, the tourism officer.
The current financial list is 2024-2025. It was the first time that the tourism sector across the country received a grant from the Ministry of Tourism. The government gave all these tourism officers a grant of 10 million. 60% of that grant is for development, then the 4% is for the operation of the office.
Tumsime said that the highest challenge has been the meager funds released by the central government, which was recently done. He also said that the local revenue collection in the district is very low, that has contributed to the poor development.
Local revenue, this money which is raised by the district locally, and this money is and very unpredictable. Solar is one of the unique features you can find in the world. A tree like solar is very unique. You can't even find it anywhere else apart from Koboko. Now, as a district, as a government, we have planned to put there some cities. If you reach there, you find that there is nothing like any place where any visitor can sit. Because in Koboko, we have Saliam Sala, we have Mountain Lido and the Audi Caves, then we have Golden Dabaraka Falls, we have got the Gizie, that's part of the Canada tourism. Even the location of Koboko alone is also unique. Because one of the districts which is better in the two countries.
Koboko district, located in the West Nile sub-region, is one of the districts with a very unique site from the fig tree that shows 3 countries according to their size and location: hills, mountain Liru, and one of the districts that is bordered by 2 countries. Locals have continued to task government to develop all the sites, to develop all the tourist sites to boost revenue and development in Koboko district. Joseph Jura reporting.
Moving away from Koboko district now to Greater Alu region, 4 people have been convicted for the murder of Jenina Otida, 78, former accountant of Case Hospital, and aggravated robbery. Alfred Jawok reports.
4 people have been convicted for the murder of Jenina Oshida, 78 years, resident of Pokwel Sub-County in Pakwach District. Justice Honorable Douglas Singiza convicted Olum Ali, Shweke Samuel Ukesha, Ojok Ovuru, Olama Upeti, all residents of Achwera Village, Pokwel Sub-County, after court beyond reasonable doubt found out that the accused participated in the killing of Jenina Oshida, resident of the same village. The High Court sitting in Nebi on Monday, 20th January this year at Nebi Chief Magistrate's courtroom noted that the incident happened early last year where the accused unlawfully killed Jenina on allegation of witchcraft. In his ruling, Justice Honorable Dr. Douglas Singiza said the body was later found in Mashwere Village, Pokwel Sub-County, Pakwach District, burnt beyond recognition. The High Court Justice Dr. Douglas Singiza noted that prosecution also proved beyond reasonable doubt that the accused were involved in the offense. Dr. Douglas added that even if Ali had pleaded guilty, the state has incriminating evidence against him and other accused individuals.
And indeed, throughout this session, I have interacted with this fear from other chosen persons charged with similar offenses. This court, while disagreeing with the state that this case is the rarest of the rare, I do agree with the state that there is need to send a message to the community that believes in witchcraft, which is evidently unscientific. That belief should never be used to harm our citizens. All their chosen persons, taking into account the mitigating factors and aggravating factors, are sentenced as follows. A1 will serve a period of imprisonment of 10 years, but with 1 year and 4 months deducted because of his advanced age. A2 is sentenced to a period of 14 years with a period of 1 year and 4 months deducted. Both are not convinced is of advanced age. A3 is sentenced to a period of 14 years with a period of 1 year and 4 months deducted. And A4 is sentenced to a period of 14 years with a period of 1 year and 4 months deducted. Like I have already explained, the disparity in sentencing of A1 from the rest of the convicts is because of his advanced age. All of you have the right to plead against the decision, as your lawyer will explain to you at the correct.
Meanwhile, Mr. Ronald Uzinda, the defense lawyer, pleaded for leniency, as the accused pleaded guilty and unknowingly participated in the murder.
But to make them learn and avoid the land. They have been on remand for 1 year, 4 months. My Lord, I pray be deducted. the event of custodial sentence.
The accused were convicted 14 years imprisonment. Each were sent to Kosh government prison for their sentences. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
Now shifting our focus to Madi region, particularly in Moyo district, the Bodaboda leadership in Moyo district has warned parents against engaging their underage children in Bodaboda business across the district. The warning comes after the Bodaboda leadership in the district discovered a number of underage children who have joined the industry illegally. Okumu Dominic reports about that.
The Bodaboda leaders stress that engaging children in the Bodaboda business is unlawful and risky because the young riders are not well versed with the traffic laws and cannot interpret the road signs, which puts both the riders and the road users at risk. Jurugo Thomas Lagu, the secretary Laropi Town View Bodaboda Association, calls upon the parents to first consider sending their children to school instead of engaging them in Bodaboda business, adding that the association has a bylaw which only permits people who are 18 years and above to join the business.
However, we also have some challenges, like we have some youths, the young ones who are still away to go to school, but they are coming to join our Bodaboda industry. But we have come out with the bylaw, which has been also agreed upon at the district level. We are calling our parents to first send our fellow brothers and sisters to school other than joining Bodaboda industry. So at least our youths must be at least 18 years above to join the Bodaboda industry, such that he will be able to manage the financial literacy and also support his own business, which is commended at least in the community.
Igama Jacob, the chairman Moyo District Bodaboda Association, said the association does not permit underage riders who are of school age going. Even the government is against such. He, however, said they are being faced with the challenge of some parents buying motorcycles and giving it out to these young boys without the notice of the association.
In our business, we don't entertain underage, especially those school ongoing children. Because even the government itself, with the laws, they do not permit someone below 18 years to operate these machines. So there's no way we are permitting such. But we have a challenge of parents who are able, who can afford these machines, buying and giving intentionally to their children. It is there. And once we get to those ones, we first of all have to discipline you, take you to your parent who has permitted you to do that. Then after that, if there is any case of resistance, then we proceed to the laws.
Igama further stressed that the young riders are not conversant with the traffic laws, which in most cases puts their lives and that of the road users at risk.
They cannot make it because, one, they are not trained, they don't know all the safety rules, they don't know how to use the road signs or whatsoever needed by the traffic, they don't know them. So we don't allow them. We just want them to first of all go to school, but if someone should be 18 and above, and on the condition that that person is not on going to a child or a student, that's what we can allow, based on the condition that person is.
Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
Still the same name, the same face, that's Oracle Benson Pastora. We are now heading to what's happening in the world of sports. Today I want us to start it in a unique style with that's golf, one of the unique sporting activities we have in not only in West Nile region, but in the entire continent of Africa. But this time, let's take a look at that West Nile region, more especially what's happened within Arua City as junior golfers back to school tournament returns at West Nile Golf Club, and this tournament will take place on Thursday. That will be the 23rd of Jan 2024. This is actually an annual tournament that's organized to give back to the school-going junior golfers in terms of scholastic materials, more so nurturing of their talents. First, take a look at the story before we proceed with the other stories.
Preparing for Cadiz Stock Junior Golf, the tournament, which is called Back to School Cadiz Tournament. We do it annual every year. I think this is now the 5th edition. It will take place on 23rd, Thursday, this coming week. The idea is that the reason why you call it Back to School, we are sending these boys to school now because they have been with us here for the whole period of holidays. Golf moves with education. If not educated, don't play golf. Golf moves with education. That's why the reason why we call it Back to School is because we want to encourage them to go to school while playing golf. Then this thing goes together. Reason why you are going to this tournament that the prizes we're going to give to them. I think for the tournament, everyone's going to be a winner. Reason being that we're going to give them scholastic materials so that to go back to school with things like books, pens, school bag, whatever. Everything we're going to give them are just scholastic materials, telling them that these are the things you should go back to school. Reason we have been having a golf clean for the juniors, which started running from December. We end around 6th of January. We want to put in golf into young lads, these children, so that golf cannot die in West Nile. We used to be younger. We used to be caddies here. Now we have grown up. So these young boys are coming. They're going to replace us. So how are we going to support them? That's through to organize this junior cleans for them and this tournament for them so that to play golf. My appeal to the public that we want now golf not for rich, not for poor, golf for all. Whether you are rich, whether you are poor, you can hit a golf so long as you are fit. Reason, these young boys you see behind me, we call these caddies, and sometimes we call them juniors. These are our, caddies are very important in the game of golf. Reason being that they are the ones spotting the balls, they carry the bag. Because some people you cannot carry the bag, all the same time play golf. So these young boys, they are here to help us. They matter a lot in the game of golf. They call them caddies. They spot balls and carry bags for the golfers. And if you look at golf, most in Uganda, most of these professional golfers, these are caddies. They started as caddies. They moved to caddies, they moved to artisan. Artisan, they turn to be professional golfers. It's very easy for them to learn golf and become professional. So we hope that if we keep these guys playing golf, in the future we shall have a professional golfer in West Nile Golf Club. For information, West Nile Club started around 1915. If you calculate the years now, more than 30 years, 40 years, we have never had a professional golfer here. It's only one day tournament. It's 18 holes. I know these are young boys, they cannot play golf. You cannot say that let them play golf for 3 rounds. Our weather, it's hot. So I think it will be very best for them to start it early. I think the starting time will be 8. But around midday, they have already done with the game.
Let's leave the story about golf there, and we now talk about the famous sporting activity we have in the whole world. I'm talking about football, more especially what is happening in Europe. It's all about the bounce back of UEFA Champions League. I know so many fans of European sports, they have been waiting for this one. I can confirm to you, UEFA Champions League is bouncing back tonight with so many games to be played, whereby Atalanta of Italy is having a date with Sturm Graz of Austria. On the other side, Aston Villa is jetting to take on Monaco of France, as the Atletico Madrid will be maintaining Vanda Metropolitan and take on Bayer Leverkusen. And for Barcelona, they will have to leave Camp Nou as they jet away to Soccer Lisboa Benfica in Portugal. Meanwhile, for Bologna of Italy, they will have to maintain their home ground as they welcome Westfalen Stadion-based club, that's Borussia Dortmund. For Juventus, they are traveling away to Club Brugge of Belgium. Meanwhile, for Crvena Zvezda as Red Star Belgrade of Serbia, they are set to welcome that's PSV Eindhoven, with Liverpool having an easy fixture at Anfield up against Lille of France. Meanwhile, for Stuttgart of Germany, in the last game of the day, of the night rather, they shall be taking a trip away to the Slovan Bratislava. And let's wind up everything with what's happening in the world of transfer rumors and gossips, because we are already into the transfer month and we are only left with very few days for the closer or as for the shutdown of that January transfer window. Today is already 21st. That means we are only left with 10 days and teams are active. Others have started signing players. But let's first take a look at what is happening in the world of rumors, as Manchester United right now are in talks to sign left back Patrick Dorgu from Lecce, with the 20-year-old Danish international a target to fill a void in Ruben Amoria's squad. This has been reported by Athletic. Away from that, Chelsea have agreed to sign a teenage centre-back Mamadou Sarr from sister club Strasbourg, according to reports. And away from that, Manchester City have confirmed the signing of 20-year-old defender Abdulkader Kusinovic. That is the latest report I can give you as far as the transfer of Manchester City is concerned. And also away from that, Brighton and Hove Albion's Evan Ferguson is a potential loan target for Arsenal, and this one has been reported by The Sun. With Marcus Rashford, also a story here about Marcus Rashford, as he could be heading to AS Monaco, with the League One side rich enough to afford the most attractive of loan deals. Also leaving that story there, Real Madrid manager Carlos Ancelotti is set to leave the club in the summer, with Bayer Leverkusen's boss Xabi Alonso the favorite to replace the Italian. And this one has been reported by a Papioese paper called Onda Cero in Spanish. And still back to Etihad, Manchester City and England midfielder Jack Grealish, 29, is being tracked by Inter Milan and Borussia Dortmund, with his future at Etihad increasingly uncertain. And this has been reported by a paper called The Sun. And also still keeping the pace within London, Spurs are considering a move for Ipswich Town's England striker Liam Delap, 21, this month, but could face competition from Chelsea. And this has been reported by Team Talk. And also jetting to Italy, AC Milan are considering loan move for Manchester United's Danish international forward Rasmus Højlund, 21, and their Dutch international striker Joshua Zirkzee, 23, and this has been reported by ESPN. Moving to another story, Hungary left-back Milos Kerkez will remain at Bournemouth despite interest from Manchester United, but the 21-year-old will likely move during the summer transfer window. And this has been reported by Florian Plettenberg via Sky German. With Liverpool not considering accepting an offer for England under-21 midfielder Harvey Elliott, 21, in January or the summer window, despite his lack of first-team football. And lastly, for you this evening, Tottenham are facing a struggle to land Slovakia centre-back Milan Skriniar, 29, this month amidst the strong competition from Galatasaray and Paris Saint-Germain's loan situation. And this has been reported by TBR Football. With that, we have come to the end of today's edition of NILECAST News. It has been me, Benson Pastore, doing it for you. Before I leave the studios for the next program, what I want to say is have the best of your moments and enjoy European night. I am talking about UEFA Champions League, which is bouncing back tonight.